for August 22nd to order at 7:04 p.m. Here in the Slade Building. Just a reminder that this meeting is being taped and broadcast. And so let's move on to a review and approval of the minutes from August 8th. I didn't see any errors in it. Did anybody see any errors?
No, I saw no corrections at all.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
Great.
Alright, so hear a motion to approve the minutes as written.
A second?
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Alright.
Something fall off the wall?
Yes.
Or somebody here?
No,
It's
it was
sign paper.
paper, thank you.
Awesome.
Alright,
Ghosts.
here's the official copy for you.
Thank you.
Okay, next we go to COVID-19 flu Maven update. Judy, do you, you
No, I
Yeah.
don't have anything.
The COVID's still ticking up a little bit, but,
Yes.
you know, it's not bad, right? There's, you know, there's very
And-
few hospitalizations or anything.
Correct.
And under, the
Flu,
flu clinic.
yes?
So you saw, she offered us 3 dates, 2 I think were in October, 1 was in November.
A weeknight.
Yes, they're weeknights, one's a Friday. One was a Friday, right? Can't remember off the top of my head, it was like a Tuesday and a Thursday and then like a Friday. Anybody have an opinion on which might be best for us? Do we wanna wait until November, or should we pick one of the October dates? Don't
I
care.
don't like the fact that it's on a weekday.
I know.
It's gonna diminish it.
Is that the Victoria?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
I had
thank
that
you.
down below, but that's okay.
Okay, yeah, so,
You saw my comment.
yeah, the thing is, I was talking to my husband about the CHC getting us vaccine, and he said they're not getting much from the state. I don't know why. They're having trouble getting it from the state right
They don't-
now.
They
so
don't get
maybe
it from the state, they get it direct from the government, from the federal government.
The
I
flu
can-
vaccine?
Yeah. Oh, I can check with, Ellen and Lisa.
Yeah, Lisa Ellis, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, I used to work with Lisa. Yeah, I mean, Lisa's quality control now over there, she's not really.
Does it have on that the dates, which day of the week they are again?
Yeah,
Is there a Thursday?
I'm looking for that. Yeah, that would be into November, that's November 2nd, so it's, Tuesday, October 3rd, Friday, October 13th, Friday the 13th, yeah, that's great.
Let's do the Thursday. I think Thursday nights are better. There's no high school football to deal with on a Friday and other things. Thursday nights are not a bad night. I would think Thursday, November 2nd would be the best choice. It's still early,
Yeah, I
but
have to,
just far enough into late fall that people will be thinking about it. And
Yeah,
they
and
will be
she's-
vaccinated prior to any holidays, like Thanksgiving, therefore that would be beneficial for them. So November 2nd's not a terrible choice.
yeah, they're
This is gonna be
suggesting,
community-wide.
yeah,
Yep.
Alright,
and they're
we need-
suggesting 5:30 to 7:30, couple of hours.
Sure. 5:30.
The
So-
one thing I have to do first before we set this in stone or even do anything is I have to check with the school, because they
Okay.
have basketball going on, so if they have they're using that gymnasium for basketball and stuff.
We've always used the cafeteria
You can use the cafeteria if the
in the
other.
past.
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
Even if the gym
Or
was our
5:30,
EDS?
but there's still 5:30 that
So it
issue
doesn't
with the,
matter
with
that-
the
Just ask
after-school
if
program.
they have an after-school program that's tied up on that date.
They don't get over till 6. So we still have a problem.
Well,
But only if there's basketball, right?
Correct.
yeah, well, the EDS is approved for the gym, right? Does that mean we have to use the gym?
No,
No.
we've used the cafeteria, we've used the senior center in the past. The senior center is hard because it's crowded.
It's too small, yeah.
Alright.
I'm thinking the gym would work the best.
Sure,
Let
let's
me
just
call
find
up
out
the school.
what, yeah, just find out
I'll
what.
talk to
this-
Janice
Mhm,
and I
find out
guess
the
she,
situation.
I think she can pull up the schedule as to who is using what for what
Sure.
between Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, sports,
Whatever.
the
Mhm.
school gets used a lot. I will give them a call
Thank you.
and find out about Thursday, November 2nd.
Okay, 2 questions I have.
Yep,
One, is the seniors are always jumping ahead of the game and making their own arrangements for the flu vaccine. So do we wanna let them know right away that we're planning on this so they don't jump ahead?
yeah, we could put some signs up in the senior center,
Talk to Claudia,
yeah.
so I would do that, you know,
Well,
so they're
they're,
not jumping ahead of the game.
MPHN Victoria said that they make flyers to go out. So our only thing is we would need to take them and put some in the library, some in the senior center, some, some in the town hall, make sure they're available, but they do make the flyers and give them to us.
Judy, I think you're right about that. I will reach out to Claudia.
And the other, and the other question is nurses. So are they gonna use the MRC, are they gonna allow the MRC to come in?
No, sounds like they're using all their own people, all their own staff.
Then I won't be here.
It's very, very hands-off for us, very hands-off. They don't, you read it, I mean, they wanna use all their own people.
They know about the MRC,
No, I
they're
know,
fully aware of it.
Just please confirm with them that there's no cost to us if they're running this whole clinic.
no,
Just make sure
that
that
was
we're,
never mentioned.
I
but-
know, but let's just make sure we got all the ducks in a row.
And you're only offering the flu.
And yes, right.
You're not offering the
Possibly.
new COVID or the RSV.
I thought they said COVID too, not
Well-
RSV, she said initially, that they were doing COVID too. It was in one of the first emails, oh, that's the last one, I forget, these things go backwards. Cause I asked about the COVID and the RSV as well as the flu. Yeah, see, MPHN would provide both the staff and the vaccines for the clinic.
Sure, that's
They've
fine.
placed a flu vaccine order for the fall and will be placing a COVID vaccine order also once the FDA approval. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
But then
so-
she said probably not the RSV.
Okay.
So we can get both.
I would say that, you know, back at, you know, when they were doing the COVID thing in this group was sponsoring, clinics like at the school, Monty Tech and all of that, they came up short on nurses. That's why I'm asking about, and these 2 people that are running these clinics are not nurses. So, but they came up short and they ended up giving me a call and asking if I could send over nurses.
At the last minute.
I did, I sent them 4 nurses.
Wow, very good.
So, that's why I'm questioning that, because number 1, the 2 people setting up these clinics are not nurses.
Yeah, Victoria's an epidemiologist.
That she still can't give shots.
No?
But the question is, you know, where are they gonna get these nurses?
According to her, they have the staff.
Okay, they have, from a email, about 3 months ago, they had, brought in extra nurses into the system, be the grant money to cover these kinds of things. So, just follow up on it and sure, ask those kinds of questions. And, we'll just keep moving forward with it. I do think it would benefit our town.
To have local nurses do,
It would
with
benefit to
them.
have local nurses, also to just have the flu clinic here.
yeah.
So we're trying to, do something good for everybody easily for them.
I think it would be good to have some of our own town nurses still there working as.
Sure.
Just for, because it's gonna bring a question, how come no town nurses?
This is how the state's doing it now.
Okay. Officially, you've been covering, us for Maven, Judy.
Yeah,
Has there been any cases?
I've been having some difficulties because they deactivated me and I've been talking to them trying to get my password,
Okay,
be able to get it straightened out.
okay.
So, but I should be able to, next time around, I've been following their webinars though.
Okay,
So, next time around I'll have a better report for you.
sounds great. All right, we'll move on to water tests, and we have well completion forms. The first one is our DCR reports that have been coming in regularly this time, from August 9th and August 15th. And on this report, to keep it very short, let me see if they did,
It's usually at the top there somewhere.
okay, and they did do one on August 9th, and
That's Comet Pond.
Comet Pond, it was, tested at 4. So it had gone up towards the end of July, and now it's back down. And then the second one, which is great news. And on the 15th, it was 5 in the E. coli category. Very, very low, so there is no issues, and thank you for bringing that.
You know, that dinghy thing? Dinghy thing?
Yeah, the race, the dinghy dash.
Dinghy
Oh.
there.
Cardboard boats.
At Brigham Pond.
At Brigham Pond. Does Brigham Pond ever, fall into that?
I don't know that I've never.
It has, yeah, okay, Brigham Pond.
They just posted those new signs there, I think, saying no swimming and all
So we
that,
have a
right? 'Cause
dinghy
it's
dash
part of
on
the
it.
watershed. Well, you can still boat on it, right? And they're technically boats, but people fall in. I
Right.
don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, we'll look into that.
What is that? Over your head, do you see that? Just hanging there?
It's a dust bunny, I think.
Okay. Oh no, on like a cobweb or
Yeah.
something. I'm like just I'm watching it. I'm like, is it gonna
Okay.
land on poor Nancy?
I would scream probably.
Looks like lint.
All right, and the last report is from 8/16 at Cushman Pond, which is part of Pinecrest, and their E. coli level was 4,
Okay.
markedly improved from the previous report, which was not high to start with, but definitely low. Okay, next we have 149 Worcester Road.
And you,
Yes.
we went over there, you just wanted me to bring it. so
Yes,
you could
I have already reviewed this, test in order to sign off some, certificates of completion. However, just to make sure our minutes and meeting reports are following up on all of these, 149 Worcester Road, tested absent for both total coliform and E. coli, and the rest of the report is pretty much normal. So just to make sure that we're not skipping anybody. Just, yes. All right, there's that. No wastewater tests. We do have a couple permits to be signed.
And I did type in what it's for
Mhm.
and what date.
Yep. So we have a 1-day food permit, to be for a, Plainview Alpaca Festival scheduled for September 2nd. And is for a company, a baker who is called Baked All Day. And everything is in order here. And all her other permits from her local town. And all the training and all the certificates are included. So I make a motion that we approve this 1-day permit. All in favor?
I,
Aye.
And I'll pass that around for those physically present. Right. Okay, the second one is a 1-day permit for the Hubbardston Scholarship Committee, for the Hubbardston Field Day, which is being held September 16th. And got the inclusion of the serve safe for the person in charge. And I would be doing a brief inspection that day of their setup. But everything looks fine. I make a motion that we approve the Hubbardston Scholarship Committee's 1-day food permit. All in favor?
I,
Aye.
speaking of, field day, you had said that.
Can we hold off for a second on that until we finish this? Let's bring that down to, well, it still comes under old business. We're almost there. I wanna try to follow agenda a little closer for our meetings. It makes, reporting and minutes easier to do. So I'm hoping that we can just kinda hang in there for that. Open septic plans and engineering reviews. 5 Navajo submitted a revised plan which has been approved by, our engineer Phil. It's a little hard to read because it's not blown up, but that's okay.
That's Joe Burke, just all the paperwork.
We're just following up on, that 5 Navajo is now, has a revised plan that will meet all the requirements necessary for that lot.
Okay, good.
Yes. It is a little bit hard to read. I did take a purview of it prior to this meeting, and everything looked in order.
It was the nitrogen content that they were concerned about.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all of the new layout will, and it includes a bigger leach field for the number of bedrooms and so on and so forth. So,
Okay.
and Phil checked everything over, double checked everything
Double
over,
checked.
and it looked and he approved it.
Okay. All right. So we're good then.
So I'm gonna sign off on that then.
this
All
one.
right. Yep. And then we have 19 Abenaki Street, which is a repair.
And Phil was in this morning. Look at that.
This is a new one that's,
It's a repair.
right, it's a
Yeah.
new addition to the original
Yes,
agenda, is what
yes,
I'm trying to spit out.
Yes.
So what needs to be repaired?
Okay.
It says repair subsurface sewage disposal system.
The whole system.
I'm not sure, I don't know.
Here. All right,
I'll
so
give you
this
that.
new
You
one
can
that
read it
came
better
in,
than I can.
checklist of all these things done, okay. So they are asking, or going to repair a subsurface sewage disposal system.
And there are 3 of those.
And pass that around. So they are. Sorry, we can't give you one.
That's okay.
I can try and show it
Just
to you.
explain it all to me in detail.
So they're replacing the
So-
whole entire system.
Yes.
Yeah, even the tank.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yep.
that's a lot of money.
So the existing septic tank is to be abandoned, and the existing leach field is going to just stay where it is, and a whole new leach field will be put in.
So they're just digging it down and then replacing.
And additional.
Oh. No, the existing is over here.
Correct.
The new one's way over here.
Yes, they're just
Okay.
abandoning it, basically.
Okay.
The well offset is met. Everything looks in order. I don't see anything unusual. Sorry to hear that they need to do this, however, it looks like a straightforward, good plan for this property. Any questions by anyone? All right, then I'll mark that we have reviewed it. under old business, Judy, do we still want to, table the nursing for, till the next meeting?
Yeah.
Okay. And while I'm signing, prior to, in the last meeting, we discussed, passing out packets at field day, so go ahead. I wanted to talk about that some
I
more.
just wanted to ask if Joyce Green had been contacted, so we have a space for
Oh.
our table.
No, I have not done that. Good point.
And I have, I gave out 72 of these flu kits at Hardwick Fair, and I gave out 80 at the Gardner National Night Out. Ashburnham got rained out, so I have 80 sitting in my sunroom for Hubbardston.
Wonderful, thank you. I'm gonna sign this 3 times, since we have 3 very good copies here.
What's in the flu kits?
Antiseptics, tissue box, thermometer, and all kinds of information on COVID, RSV, and flu, a checklist as to what else they could put in the flu box,
Mm-hmm.
and the box itself.
Oh, okay.
What time does field day start?
9 a.m.
9, goes to about 2.
I might be able to help out, but I probably couldn't come until closer to 11, so like 11 to 2.
That's fine.
That would be
That's
very
fine.
helpful, so
That'd
then
be
I can
perfect.
do, other things at the,
It's easy peasy, we just talk to them about putting, tell them it's a starter kit and to add to it, make it unique for their family, and that there's lots of information in it. Then tuck it away in their bathroom closet, so everything that you need for somebody that gets sick with a winter illness, it's all in one place.
That's good.
Nice.
The usual talk. And so far, everybody said they thought that was a great idea. And
people
Some-
took them at these other events,
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
it's, you know,
What I'm
people
hearing,
don't
it's
take,
gonna be a rough flu season.
you
I
know,
don't
people
know
aren't
what they're
interested,
saying.
they're not gonna take it.
There's is
So that's-
it Australia or, there's another country, right, that gets the flu season before we do, it's like, and they said it's worse than normal.
great.
Yeah.
In South America,
Is it-
the, Brazil is, has quite a bit of flu, but the flu vaccine that's already been issued, is effective for the strains of flu that they're seeing in Brazil right now.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
That was made public, earlier in the last 5 days on national news.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Great.
so they made a
By
good guess this year.
I forget which representative from the CDC. I
Yeah,
apologize, I don't
I
remember
just
the name.
heard that we're looking at a rough flu season.
Yep, but the vaccine is
Yep.
matching what's happening elsewhere,
Mm-hmm.
so they feel like this is a good vaccine this year.
Good.
Alright. New business, we have a lab report. It has come in.
Is this one now? Positive?
It was it was
So someone found a raccoon and reported it to, the animal control, and then it was tested and
positive.
it was positive. That raccoon was found on Thompson Road, just so that anyone on Thompson Road, if they be aware that if you see any other wildlife that is not behaving normally, please call animal control to come out, and remember to stay well far away, keep your own pets on leash so that they don't try to interact with an animal that's not behaving normally. And this is Thompson Road. I think that's all that we need to do on that.
They caught the thing.
The thing about
Here you go.
Red Raccoons is they're very social, they sleep together as a family. So if one gets sick, they all get sick, and then they all die together within 10 days. So it's not like it's going to be long-term.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll all just be
Okay.
done.
Yep, so, under the fall vaccine clinic, we actually discussed that, previously under our, COVID flu maven update area. Any other thoughts that have come to mind since we had our initial discussion? All right, any unexpected subjects that anyone's aware of? I do know that, Nate is going to offer, I don't know that his official date has been set, in September, to all the boards and all members, a workshop on open meeting guidelines and go over that type of information, because every board is now, being recorded and broadcast live, and just review all of that. So look forward to an email from Nate in regards to open meeting guidelines. All right, under complaints, there have been no new complaints, but at this time, I would like to make a statement. I wish to apologize publicly to Pat, who owns a horse at Dogwood North Road, for accidentally making the mistake of not contacting her. I apologize for bringing the complaint to the board meeting before notifying her. After our last meeting, we did receive a report from Animal Control, which is who it was reported to, and that report states that the horse is being well cared for, and a new pasture area had been established, and that came in, I believe, 8/14. So just want to make sure that everyone's aware that this complaint case is no longer a problem, and it is now closed. And a reminder to everyone that online is an official complaint form. If you go to the Board of Health section on the town website, and it is advisable to write your complaints down if you have one that you feel is important to make, rather than just trying to call. If you come in person, we can give you a paper copy for you to fill out if you don't have access to that sort of thing. Okay. As I said before, there's no other new complaints. All right, next is turnovers and warrants for approval and financial reports. Okay. Under various accounts that we have, dated August 17th, a total of $1,540 will be deposited, was deposited, excuse me. And again, some of it is for septic, some of it's for the revolving account, but here's everything that came in. I have not received a monthly update from our town accountant?
We haven't gotten one yet.
We haven't gotten
You're talking
one.
about an expenditure report?
No, not just the monthly overall report that Kelly's been sending.
Yeah, she usually sends it out every couple of months, it's not.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, I guess I got used to seeing it,
Yeah.
looking for it every month.
Yeah.
Okay, every other month, got it. We don't have any new report from her
No.
at this time.
We don't have any, anything for this year, for
Right.
this fiscal year yet.
Okay. Anything else?
This is, from the landfill mowing.
We are responsible for the landfill, and it's wonderful that Mr. Robert Meager, mows it twice a year for us and has not raised the cost in years. So I'm passing this round to make a motion that we approve his, mowing at $260. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Judy seconds, all in favor?
Right.
Do we need to sign this?
I will, now that
Oh,
we
we
voted.
don't need to? No?
Do you want,
It doesn't, I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean,
Yes,
they
go
can
ahead.
sign it and then you can sign over here,
Sure.
Kathy.
yep, go ahead. We will sign. It's got a spot
has
for
space
us,
for
so
it,
we will
yeah.
make sure that it's filled in. Not leaving any blanks anywhere.
And no update on, the cost of testing that? No update right now?
No update.
Okay. We were trying to
Yeah,
cut the testing down or make somebody else pay for it, or both?
We were going to, no, the testing cost will not go down because of all the various tests that must be performed. However, I had asked Nate prior to town meeting, and he asked that we wait until after some of this had cleared to, if he would help us reach out with the fella that does the testing, drawing a blank on his name,
Oh.
Mark Popham, to work with to get the DEP to take over the testing, cause Mark had made me aware of a possible fund that it could be used for that, since it is actually their land, even though it's our town. It was our landfill. So I just made myself a note to
Yeah.
remind myself to reach out to Nate
It'd be nice
about
if we
that.
could get rid of that bill.
Yes, everyone would like that. Okay, here we go, there's that. Seeing no other issues, I would like to call for an adjournment, early adjournment.
Nice.
Keep it nice and brief
Good
for
to me.
everyone. Liz,
7:44.
we should put you on Zoom more often.
Could you hear my kids downstairs?
No,
No.
not at all.
Good.
Thank you very much for joining in via Zoom. It's
Oh,
greatly
absolutely.
appreciated. And thank you, Judy, for setting that up. Our next meeting is scheduled for September 12th at 7 p.m. here in this building. All right,
An adjournment at
7:44.
7:44. Thanks, everyone.